Gaming's fun for everyone. Gaming's fun for you.
There it is.
Gaming's fun for everyone. Ba-ba-bum-ba-bum. Gaming.
Perfect. I don't know why I was searching for a deeper cut than that, but that works.
Were you going for the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun? Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. I don't even know how you would do that one.
Well, let's.
I'm not that good at rapping.
I think we're going to stick with that. Howdy, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Sweaty Plebs Podcast. This is episode 34.
Wow.
Pretty-
Almost as
wow.
old as you are.
Pretty impressed. Yeah, get in there.
Yeah.
And this week, we're going to keep it pretty simple on this podcast. I think it's more of a, in light of like the 35th anniversary of Mario, I think we're just going to keep it a Mario-centric episode. But before we do that, we got to have our little cheers moment.
Yeah, we're gonna touch beers. Before you actually arrived, Faulkner, we were talking to the good Faulkner, and I showed off a beer that I'm actually not going to be drinking today. That's it's gonna be Ignite Tomorrow beer. This I got something from Belching Beaver. This is called Hazer's Gonna Haze. I know you like that name, Faulkner. Shout out to Jerome. My friend Jerome gave this to me. So thank you very much. I haven't tried it. I have tried it. It's very hazy. I don't hate it though. I like it. It's good.
Dope.
I like the can too. Look at it. Evil Beavers. Reminds me of that TV show. Angry Beavers. Except for grown up.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. That's
All
all
right.
I have.
I followed in the footsteps of you. Got the Denver Michelada. Bam, bam.
Nice. Michelada. Did you put some extra spice in that one?
I have literally just opened it, so
Fuck it. I don't know why I'm
if
asking. I guess
necessary,
I got
will.
too excited. I apologize.
That spice. I like that spice.
Yeah, it's some collab with some like 14er brewing company in Colorado and some pickle companies. So yeah. That's a quality Michelada right there, boys.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like micheladas a lot. Faulkner, were you there the day that we got the michelada cups for work? I
No,
don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think you were. Yeah.
It's probably over
was
the
great.
weekend, and you guys were doing weekend shenaniganery.
You worked on the weekends then, but yeah, it was a weekend operation. We ordered a bunch of michelada cups, and then everybody brought beer in, and we just drank micheladas during work. It was tight. I fucked up. I bought the wrong beer. I bought some like super dark IPA. Not good.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Like a
Yeah.
super dark IPA sounds terrible.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, that would
multiple,
not be good.
multiple cups per person though, because we bought like the big box, not from Costco, but like a Costco sized box of the cups.
Yeah.
Like the powder. So I had a good one after the first one. But,
Good.
You know. Anyways, sorry, I didn't mean to
That's fine.
get a lot off.
No, it's fine.
No, there's a Michelada hour. It's fine.
This
It's
week. Oh, go ahead. Does it?
I'm just gonna say it's got a very strong dill pickle taste, but that's not a bad thing in this
Okay.
case.
So it doesn't need any more spice or pepper.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I could take more, but it doesn't need it.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
So-
enough.
Now I don't want to cut you off again here, but I bought myself some hot pickles last week. That shit
Ooh.
is so good. The spicy
Mhm.
pickle spears. I don't remember the brand though, but I will try to buy them again, and I will tell you about them. 'cause
I
they
do
were
love
good.
pickles.
Yeah,
I have
really
a.
like
I always
pickles.
keep what do they call them? The bread and butter pickles on standby.
I like those okay.
Yeah.
Those are all right. Our mom hates them, so we never really had them.
Mm.
You ever have a
Yep.
Wickles, Faulkner?
What's that?
It's they're kind of like spicy bread and butter pickles. I want to.
Oh yeah, I've had spicy ones.
Yeah.
I like them a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have. It's like I think they're only like sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
But they have like the. I don't know what you call it, the chips.
Points?
The coins,
Coins,
the
yeah.
dimes, quarters.
Yeah, and then they have a relish too.
Ooh.
It's really good.
Ooh,
I
relish.
haven't seen it around here, but our grandma always has it.
Yeah, it sounds great.
keep an eye out. Wickles.
I have to check them out. Yeah, I've been wanting to try some spicy one because I like to go to Costco just down the road and they get the hot dogs and bring it home. But I've been putting kimchi in my hot dog.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That sounds like you.
It sounds pretty good.
It's good.
It's really good. It's really. I put that and then the Japanese mayonnaise, the Kewpie mayonnaise. Yeah,
nice.
That shit is fire.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
You got to get a nice mustard to accompany that.
No, because I don't know
Like
if
a spicy
mustard
mustard.
and kimchi is the play.
Well, you got to get like a gochujang mustard.
Gochujang?
Or something.
Yeah, I mean I have gochujang. I have that.
Yeah, but
Mix
mustard
that with
paste.
some Grey Poupon.
Yeah, well, that I don't know.
I don't know about
You'd
that.
have to try it. You have to.
Yeah,
taste it.
it's definitely not
You just
something I would
gotta
put
go
on
light.
the whole thing. It would just be like, all right, let me just try this little section.
Yeah, it's all about the dabs.
Yeah.
Breaks up the monotony.
I'll tell you what I've been doing lately.
Dabbing?
No, although, just kidding.
So dumb.
I've been watching fucking different kinds of hot dog videos around the world. Just people making
Just
hot
like-
dogs different kinds of ways. Sonoran dogs, Mission dogs, Chicago dogs. I really have been thinking about Chicago dogs a lot. Since 4th of July. I've been thinking about them a lot. I can't
Nice.
stop thinking about them. I've never had one, but I can't stop thinking about them. Something about
Make
them
one.
speaks to me. Yeah, I just got to get all the ingredients. I don't have all the garden, as they call it. Only have
Yeah,
tomatoes
kitchen
at my
sink.
house.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, sorry.
Let's get to mine. I have a Kona Brewing Spiked Island Seltzer. This is Tropical Punch. I have had some drinks already earlier today and some gummy thingies. So, feeling pretty good.
Legally wasted.
So, cheers. It's exactly as you'd expect. It's like fruit punch with alcohol.
Like fruit punch, but less sweet.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
I
That's
really want some
that's
fruit
good.
punch right now.
It's like this weird like mix of my childhood and being an adult at the same time. Because the sweetness of the fruit punch.
What's your
Also possibly being 16.
Like High C.
What's
Remember High C?
Dude, I was just gonna say you mix High C and Sprite.
That's
at
exactly what
McDonald's.
that High C fruit punch.
Wha-
That's exactly what it tastes like.
One of my favorites. I need to get that. I've been thinking about fruit punch now.
Nice.
You like High C or Hawaiian Punch better?
Oh, Hawaiian Punch.
Yeah.
But honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
I'm not gonna
say
buy
no
it.
to either. But I generally won't go buy either.
The only Hawaiian Punch I could think of are like the giant jugs, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
I feel like every time I bought it recently, or not recently, like in the past. I haven't bought it in a long time. I would buy it if I could find some.
Get
Like
some.
like a small one,
Yeah.
like just one bottle.
What's the that orange drink that was really popular?
Tang.
Tang.
Oh, Sunny D.
Tang. We used to do a little powdered drink. It was,
Yeah, Tang is the
was
powdered one.
the big one. But I remember when we, like as a kid, we used to do like Tang or Hawaiian Punch, but then add more sugar.
I never.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know a bit better. Like
Yeah,
growing
I
up,
mean, I don't blame you. I would have done that. I just
Yeah.
was not allowed to.
here's like
We-
here's what we used
we
to
weren't
do.
allowed to have. that stuff.
Growing up, you
Let's
remember,
see.
you know the Hawaiian bread that come in the tins.
Yeah, I
like
love
big
that
loaf?
shit.
So as a
Yeah.
kid, we used to like peel it, and then when we'd have like the giant tub of Country Crock, and every bite we would just smear margarine on it, bite it, and then another bite more margarine, and that was like a snack. My grandma
I'll respect it.
Yeah, my grandma would be like, "All right, here you go. Here's the tin of bread, and here's a tub of margarine."
Yeah. Aiden would for sure do that as
Yeah.
a child.
So that was like a big
Okay.
childhood snack.
I like that bread too. I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mhm. Wine lips are fire.
Yeah, it's good to make French toast with too.
I haven't had French toast in even longer. I don't fuck with the breakfast.
Bread stuff.
bread
Yeah, because you don't do
stuff. Yeah.
pancakes either, right? pancakes,
No, I
waffles.
do like waffles. I like waffles.
Yeah, waffles are just better pancakes. That's a fact of life.
Yeah, they got it's crispy everywhere.
If you don't like waffles more than pancakes, you're 8 years old.
I don't. I love pancakes because I'll tell you what I do. I do something special with my pancakes. So I butter all the layers, right? Usually it's like a triple stack, right? Typical, right? You butter all the layers. I always put a pad in the middle of every layer, like a thick pad in the very middle after it's all been buttered. And then I cut where that pad is. I cut a square around it, and I extract that portion out with all those layers. I fill the hole with syrup to the top, and then I push it back down. And then I put syrup on top.
So way grosser than regular pancakes.
Yeah, and then terrible. I eat around it, and that's my last bite.
So I understand why that's amazing, but you could just do the same thing with waffles, and it would be better.
I've tried similar concepts. It's not the same. It's because you got the layers of buttermilk, and then the layers of butter fat, and then you have the soaked. It's completely soaking in all the syrup.
But I don't. I think my problem with pancakes is I'm not a butter guy.
I'm heavy-handed with the butter.
Yeah. I feel like the butter makes it much better.
Yeah, I'm very heavy-handed. But we do waffles here a lot at home because we have a waffle maker. Everything lemon curd on waffles.
Yeah. I bet
that Trader Joe's lemon curd.
Really good.
That's the play.
I haven't had that. Yeah,
it's the play.
That does sound good.
Yeah.
Throw on some fucking blueberries too.
Oh, I don't do fruit. I don't do fruit on my my breakfast.
Blueberries aren't fruit.
That's not a fact at all.
Not a scientific fact.
It's all about
life fact.
Fruit on the side, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't want it on my thing.
You dip it into the syrup afterwards to get extra sweet fruit.
Yeah, I don't do that either. The only time fruit ever enters my breakfast is usually a banana in my oatmeal. Like diced up banana, and I put it in my oatmeal with peanut butter.
I've seen you do that.
You're missing
out. We used to
out.
get breakfast every morning. Remember that?
Yeah.
The good times.
Oh man, when they had grits at work, put some butter in them grits.
Yeah. No, he says he would put butter in the grits, but he would show up and he would have this bowl of grits, and there's just a huge glob of butter just on the side of the bowl. Not even in the grits yet. Just like that big.
I mean,
just butter.
I like my butter.
That is what eating out is like. You just see the butter this way.
Yeah.
Oof.
I like grits with my butter, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Butter's how you make things taste amazing. That's just a fact of life. I'll accept it.
Let's move on from this tangent.
Sorry.
It's a great topic, but let's get into games. What have you guys been up to this week? Yeah, I know. People are like, I thought we were talking about video games. I'm just hungry now.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you guys, I've beaten Morta now. I beat the last boss.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Nice.
You know, I took a little bit of my Spider-Man experience where you level your shit up, and I brought that to Morta. Game is way better.
You know, that applies to like every game.
Games are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a big thing in Morta is you have to level all the characters up, so you get all the side buffs that you get.
From the passives. Yeah.
Yeah. So with the I told you about the DLC, and that gives you like buffs.
Mm-hmm.
There's like an EXP buff, and I had just been feeding that and ranking all the other characters up. So much better. And I actually like all the other characters so much more with upgraded abilities. It's crazy. Nobody would have known. So,
wild.
I'm gonna continue playing that so I can get everybody all the way leveled up. But I have beaten the game. It's fun. I recommend.
Yeah, I have to go back. I need to buy that DLC because I want to support them.
Yeah. Is it it's co-op, right? Is it couch co-op only?
It's couch co-op right now, but they are working on a multiplayer update or online update.
I'll play it with you when that comes out.
Yeah.
If you want to go back then. Other than that, still grinding away at Spider-Man a little bit. I don't know how spoilery I want to get, but I've beaten some actual bad guys and not just
out for a while. You can go for it.
You can spoil. It's fine.
Well,
it's also a comic
trying
book,
to remember their names.
Vulture.
It's better when
Right,
you don't know the names and you just describe them and make the name up.
Okay, well, Vulture, I already know. He's a green Birdman. He has spine cancer. I killed him. Maybe I didn't kill him.
He's already
Maybe he
died of
got arrested.
cancer.
Yeah, well,
He's
sucks to suck,
still
right?
a dick.
And Electron Man, he has a vest.
You killed Jamie Foxx?
Oh.
Definitely wasn't Jamie Foxx. But Jamie Foxx did play Electro Man, didn't he?
Yeah.
This one did not look like that. No, did not look like that at all.
He's wearing the
It's
yellow
like
getup.
I don't really. He had a metal vest. I don't really remember. I've cleared out everything that I can do, like all the side quests. I still have that problem with that game. With
Open world
clearing those
Yeah.
games.
shit out. Yeah.
Just doing everything.
Still a good game. I'm kind of falling off a little bit though, just because I am doing that same thing. Other than that, I'm playing Binding of Isaac. Not
Number
much
one
to say.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Great game.
Not number one. So
Number
it's
one
good.
of all time.
Snow Slay the
It's good.
Spire.
It's
Rename the genre to Binding of Isaac Light.
no.
Boy like.
No, I like
know
that.
what?
No.
Well, no, it's definitely not. It's fun.
That-
It's a lot of fun.
Just play some more.
I'm just
you'll
not
come
that,
back.
I'm not that good at the tiers. Once I get tiers up, or like tier speed up, then it's much more fun.
Like when you're unlocking stuff?
Yeah, when you unlock new abilities, games are just better.
When
That's just science didn't discover this until about 2 weeks ago, but now we know. So that's it for me. What do you guys?
Brand new stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this guy, after playing War Z, or not War Z.
Yeah, World War Z.
Oh, we did play.
World
yeah,
War
we,
Z.
we did play World War Z. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we should do that again.
Yes. It just inspired me to get a better version of almost the same product, Killing Floor 2. Slightly different because it's just a round-based kind of zombie killer game, but
Sounds
I would say
familiar.
it's like one of my top-tier zombie games of all time.
Yeah.
Love it.
I-
It's fantastic multiplayer, but it's one of those games that, even though it's built for multiplayer, even playing it on my own, I still enjoy.
You just put your birthday in, didn't you?
I did not.
It's a couple years old at this point, but
Yeah.
it's fantastic. Lots of maps, lots of decent amount of progression.
I like the wild costumes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I own none of those because I have spent no money on it other than
I feel like I own this
just buying the game.
on some kind of PC platform.
Yeah, I bought this game like 3 times at this point.
I will buy this game if it goes on sale. I think I told you that.
Is this on console?
Mm-hmm.
6-player co-op, Zed Slaughtering Mayhem.
I'm telling you, there's nothing cooler than a zombie killing game that goes slow motion. Fact of life.
Yeah.
It does look pretty good.
Yeah, it looks fun. Interesting. Never thought about playing this game. I think I got it free on like a like one of those like either Epic gave it out on their platform or something because Epic gives away like free games every week. Cool.
It's worth it.
So you
I
played
highly
some of that?
recommend it. A little bit of that, a little bit more Slay the Spire. That's been the majority of it. I'm thinking Darkest Dungeon is one of those that's going to wait until I take some extra time off just because I only want to play it when I have excess amounts of time, and also when I'm just taking 2 days off in a row, I don't want to be stressed out like that.
That's fair. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Killing Floor 2. I may Cash App you guys money just to buy it. It's not impossible.
We'll see.
I mean, I'll buy it. What was it? It was like $40 or something, right?
Something like that.
It's a little pricey.
So steep for a 4-year-old game.
Yeah, it's a little pricey.
That's what the Cash App's for.
Yeah. I've been playing. What have I been playing? Oh, I've been playing
Super Mario Odyssey.
No, I need to. I haven't actually finished it, but play a little bit of Anthem.
How is it?
I have a weird love-hate relationship so far with it because I really enjoy like playing the game, like when you get to play the game, like the gunplay, the combat, the fact that skills are on like a really short cooldown, so you're constantly like using your skills and creating combos, and it's the combat is great. I love it. It's like my favorite. It's so much fun. But then you literally have like 50 billion loading screens. It's super frustrating because it's not like it's an open world game, but it's not at the same time because there's so many like loading walls, even within missions. So you load into a mission and then you go into like a cave area and it's got to go into another loading screen. It's like, oh my God, you make it really hard for me to want to keep playing this game because of all these loading screens. But when I do get to play it, I enjoy it. It's like this weird love-hate relationship. It's really fun. I wish they didn't. I wish they just like tried to just picked one genre or the other instead of trying to fuse the two. Because the way they're fusing it is terrible. Like from a storytelling aspect. Because like you go into your hub city and you go into like this first-person view, and it's really slow to move around.
They never fixed that. I thought, didn't they like
they added a sprint, but it's still not fast enough because the hub city is so big and like sprawl. It's like a big sprawl, which I never understood why they. I mean, I get why they do that because it's supposed to be like this like immersion, right, type thing. But it's like one of my biggest complaints with Destiny is like I don't need the place to be like so sprawled out. I got to go over here, down this thing, over there.
Destiny wouldn't be so bad if they made it a circle instead of a line. At least Destiny 2.
Yeah, where you go like left and right, and there's no like loop.
Yeah.
So it's that. Like I loaded it up, and I was like skipping cutscenes. I skipped like 6 cutscenes to get to the tutorial.
Yep.
You know what that tells me? Bad game.
Structurally just designed poorly. It's weird. It's like they had 2 different groups of people built the game. One group just built the story stuff that happens inside the hub city, and the other team's like, all right, we're just gonna do outdoor shit, and they never talk to each other and how this integrates.
I honestly feel like you might not be far from the truth.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. But it's really fun to play when you play it.
Major changes and like pretty late in the what do you call it?
Yeah, development cycle.
Yeah. I vaguely remember something like that.
Yeah, and it wasn't with BioWare's like A team. It was like their B team or C team or something like that. They had a lot of development hell associated to that project.
I think all of BioWare might be
honestly
B and C team now.
I'm trying to think what else about that game. Yeah, that's my biggest issues. Like when I get to play it and like use my character and like the skills, I'm like, fuck, this is fun. But then the rest of it, like to get to those points, you're like, oh man, it's.
Yeah,
I get it.
I'm just sad about the game because I wanted it to be so much more.
Yeah.
And then when it eventually goes free to play, I might download it, see what's up, or even if it goes like super discounted. Like
I mean, I got it for $10.
50 cents. Oh yeah, I'm talking.
It'll never get the 50 cents. But I mean, they're talking about doing like an Anthem 2.0, right? They're doing like a full revamp from the ground up. I don't know if they're doing like if they're gonna do like full on Final Fantasy 14,
15
from the ground up, or like a weird solo thing.
Would not be a bad idea, but I do not expect it.
Yeah, there's not too many people that pull off something like Final Fantasy 14 did.
No.
Most companies just eat their losses, but it seems like they're trying to. So either it's one of those like shit or get off the pot. Like either just go full rebuild or just kill the franchise.
Do it or don't.
Yeah. I've been playing that. I played more Escape from Tarkov for my roguelike fix. And it's a wonderful game. It's very stressful, and I like it a lot. So that's all I've been playing. I've been trying to, like, I had this really big audiobook to get through for my my book club, and I didn't make it. Like I was supposed to get like 30 hours in for when we meet, and I didn't. I was up till like 4 a.m. last night, like catching up on it, and I recorded that podcast at like 7 a.m. So it was a little rough.
Should have just stayed up the other 3 hours and then you would have made it, maybe.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a good book. I recommend, if you haven't read Stormlight Archives, the first book is A Way of Kings. It's fantastic, but the audiobook's 45 hours long.
You would have to text that to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what you said. Stormlight Archives.
Yeah. If you want, I have the ebook. I can send you the copy of the ebook.
No.
Okay.
I want send me your Audible account.
Oh no, you don't want to listen to this. This Audible is terrible. That was like my biggest complaint in the podcast. Like we're reviewing it, and I was like, there's two narrators. They're garbage. It is awful. They're so dry. I've had to restart the first 4 hours twice because I lost track of what the fuck was going on because I was so like zoned out. Like it's one of those books that's better to read. Yeah.
Then maybe yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't recommend the Audible at all. Like of the four of us that read the book, only one of us recommended the Audible. And I was like,
that person's just wrong, apparently.
Yeah, I'm like, we all hate it. I can't tell. I don't know what to tell you, man. So I'll send you the ebook if you're interested. But I can share my Audible account with you. I'm fine with that too.
You don't have to. I should just get my own. I already technically have one.
We'll talk offline about it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say your account details.
Yeah, I'll tell you. We'll talk offline, but we'll see. All right, so let's get into today's special. I guess topic is Mario, and so it's the 35th anniversary. Nintendo did a special direct just for it. I think a Mario direct is perfect timing for this era since they don't have any like new games coming out, and it's a good way to get people.
There are some new games in this.
I guess.
New games, not new games.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'm excited either way.
Yeah.
Before we get too deep into this, I just want to say one thing about Mario. Just Mario in general. It's me, Mario.
Okay.
I was gonna say one other thing about Mario, but I realize it's probably not appropriate. But I would just say Mario live action movie was one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my life.
10 out of 10. Peak John Leguizamo.
Yeah. Dude, those the Koopas in that movie?
Dude, super scary.
Shit out of me. So scary.
They're like the total opposite of the video game Koopa.
Yeah. No, I mean nothing in that. That is real Mario.
I wonder what the writing room was like for the development of that movie. And goes, hey, we're doing a movie based on Super Mario Brothers. Everything Super Mario Brothers is, we're gonna do the opposite.
Yeah.
Other than they're plumbers.
Give you a secret, and it's just for the people who watch the videos. That's my whole secret.
What was it?
See it. It's just only showing me Faulkner.
Okay.
Oh. Imagine someone tapping their nose twice. Now it's for everyone.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It seemed like it was gonna work on my side, but here we are. Moving on. This is the most exciting thing for me because Super Mario 3D World is an amazing game, and not enough people played it because the Wii U was not amazing.
I never played it. I forgot it even existed, to be honest.
3DS, right? Oh.
No, they had Super Mario 3D Land.
Yeah.
This was basically the souped-up version of it.
Okay.
It's
so
basically
3D Land.
Yeah, this game is just translating the Mario 2D experience to 3D perfectly.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I forgot all about this game, and I saw the trailer for it. I was like, wait, what? Is this a new game? Because I never...
Most people it is.
Yeah, I mean, I never got into the Wii U ever anything.
That's most people did, but it's fully 4-player co-op. My dream is that they would add online, but I fully expect that's not going to be a thing because I can't imagine platformers and netcode would merge super well. Also, it's Nintendo. They're not great at online.
No. It's a damn shame.
But it's just dumb fun. The main story isn't super hard, but it can be kind of hard if you challenge yourself to do the extra challenges.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some super hard post-game content that, if you're into platforming like me, especially 3D platformers, is fantastic. Also, something called Bowser's Fury. I imagine it's kind of like the new Super Mario Bros. Luigi expansion, where it's just a bunch of super hard maps to play on.
Yeah.
It's because Bowser's angry.
Exactly. That's the lore.
Hmm.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's very
cool. Are
cool.
you excited about this? What they're showing now? The Super Mario. What are these called again? A Battle Royale.
Battle Royale. Yeah,
Wait, it's a Battle Royale? That's crazy.
So I'm not stoked about the limited release thing. I kind of get it, but also it's just a dumb Nintendo thing. But also, it's another Battle Royale game that I can actually win. So I will play it.
That's crazy.
Also, isn't it free?
But
yeah.
Yeah, for Switch Online, it is.
Mm-hmm.
This whole limited thing that they're doing like this is insane to me.
It's weird.
Especially the digital limit is insane. So like I get the physical, like whatever.
Yeah,
you don't want to
physical
make
is
a lot
fine.
of these. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make
Digital
sense.
Wild.
It
that
screams
you
like
already
Disney
have the
Vault
game.
type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you put the time in to make that game, why do you make it temporary?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
100%.
This thing right here is actually pretty interesting to me.
This
I would
is
never get
super cool. Exactly. A super cool thing I have no interest in now, but it's
So it's an RC game. Like it's an actual RC, and
It's
then you
like an
play
AR
it through
RC.
your. Okay. I like the innovation.
Yeah.
it's like peak modern Nintendo.
Like, hey,
Where
we
it's
want
like-
to sell you something extra.
I think it's stuff like this what makes Nintendo like such a great company as they think of doing stuff like this that no one else is trying like even thinking of.
Like I
mean,
still
this-
think about Nintendo Labo sometimes and just
Yeah.
how ridiculous it is.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Weird. I don't know how I feel about it.
I think
It
it's
looks
awesome.
super cool to me. Yeah. But I just
Like actual
get
like
it.
what it feels like when you're playing it, right? Because this is like a trailer
Yeah.
that's showing it at like best case scenario.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Plus, like, what am I gonna do? Play this shit by myself?
Yeah. Also, I don't trust kids to make up like special, unique tracks.
Well, you're not a kid.
I mean,
you're so far away from
yeah.
being a child. You just wouldn't. You don't remember what it's like.
Even for me, like as an adult, trying to make a track seems
I would just make a circle. Yeah.
tedious. You know, it's just
Yeah.
turned into
I mean-
Mario NASCAR.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, but also just imagine being a kid who has nothing to do the entirety of summer.
Yeah, I guess in this COVID.
And also-
Summer's over, buddy.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, true, but you're also a dumb
well-
kid. You impress yourself with dumb things.
Are you calling me a dumb kid?
No,
I'm
not
just
you.
calling
like-
kids dumb kids.
Yes,
No, I'm just messing.
kids. They're commonly dumb.
Yeah.
I'll stand by that.
What else? What else is coming out? Come on. So we have 3D World. We have All Stars, right? The 3D All Stars.
3D All Stars.
That's exciting.
That's gonna show up soon. That I pre-ordered that almost as soon as it the physical edition as soon as it went up on Amazon. Mario 64. I think we were gonna touch on this later, but it's by far my favorite Mario game. Like not even close. Nothing even gets close. Like not even any like Mario Kart or any like spin-off. Nothing's close. So I'm extremely juiced to play that again.
I never
I've
played
also never played
Sunshine.
Sunshine,
Yeah.
and
right there with ya.
the only Galaxy I've ever played was like I went to Aiden and I's neighbor's house
Yeah.
as a teenager, and I would be the second controller and like point at the little bits or whatever they were.
I wonder
That was
is that
So-
carrying over?
I think I read that you can play with the Joy-Cons,
Yeah.
so I would assume you can.
All right.
I would imagine they're bringing it back, but not making it necessary. But
I'm
who knows?
excited about those Pumas. I'm not going to get them, but I do like those.
Oh, yeah, I saw it too. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's cool that you're there.
It's a nice collab that I don't want.
Yeah.
But snazzy.
Yeah, I should probably put that pre-order in myself because I do want to play.
It's
Sunshine.
probably gonna sell out, at least physically.
It's limited release
100%.
too, right?
Yeah,
I think
they both are.
It's like March or something.
Release. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sometime in March. I think like 11th, but that might be me just making something up.
Yeah.
I thought it was 21st. So.
That's exactly why I say it might just be me making something up.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then we're also getting All Stars online, the original All Stars.
I think this is this has already come out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just coming out online. Did you see
cool.
the memes on Reddit of the graphical overhauls for the 3D All Stars, and they're comparing it to like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot?
I typically try to avoid Reddit threads like that.
It's just super funny.
Yeah.
Like it has some validity to it because
like
the overhaul is pretty bad. Like it's definitely better, but
I think it looks pretty good. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like a new game, but it doesn't look bad to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think there's just some people that wish they actually did like a real remaster as opposed to like an HD update.
To be honest,
that costs a lot of money though.
I think I prefer this because I'm not going back into this game because I want to. I guess really I'm going back because I liked it. I like the memory of it. I guess nostalgic.
Yeah.
Now this one, I never played. I know nothing about this except for you have a jetpack with a water pack. And my friend Damon says this is his favorite Mario game. Actually, one of his favorite Nintendo games. So I'm excited for it, but also it looks fine to me.
I mean, it looks clean, right? The resolution looks clean.
Yeah.
So I think when they said the resolution's docked, I think is it Mario 64 is getting 1080p and the other ones are 720p, or it's vice versa. Galaxy might be 1080p docked and 720 for the other ones. I can't remember. I did beat Galaxy.
I want to do 1080 for everything.
No, it's not. I saw like detailed specifications on it.
I mean, that's wild, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. They don't have to look amazing. They just have to play amazing.
I think that's the beauty of Mario games, right? Like when it comes to like platformers, they really, especially Mario 64 for the time it came out, they're like, it's just great. It's just
insane, yeah.
Yeah, like the quality that you get from Mario games is the bar you can make. The argument.
Can't be that polished.
Yeah, it's one of the least buggiest games you'll ever play compared to like other companies when they release games. Yeah, they're just consistently good. It's amazing the quality they maintain, and every game feels different enough from a gameplay standpoint.
Yeah. They all have the gimmicks, but the gimmicks just work.
Yes. Yeah.
Something I'm still confused by. Why are they just doing Galaxy 1 instead of Galaxy 1 and 2?
I don't know.
It's because if it goes well, then they can release 2 later for more money.
Nintendo does weird stuff, man.
Fair enough.
Right? Nintendo's
I know.
They don't make the most sense when it comes to their decision making.
3 games, while it's less and worse for the consumer, it looks prettier, I'll say, than 4 games. 1, 2, 3.
But I mean, you could just say like Galaxy Max or just tag on something extra to there.
Was Galaxy 2 as successful as Galaxy 1? Because it's pretty much just a rehash, right? Like, I don't think they actually had like big differences.
A rehash, but also they kind of perfected the technique, is what I've heard about it.
It's like a more
like
polished
Galaxy
version
2 has some of the best like Mario areas in some people's opinions.
Okay.
Which it's what I live for.
Yeah, it's so great. Such a great series. as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Definitely always been a 3D guy, but even the 2D ones I love.
I mean, I lived off Super Mario World as a kid. It was my generation, so I played so much Super Mario World.
I like the 3D ones. Another shout out to a Mario game that I'm thinking about it. Mario and Luigi. What is that game called?
Superstar?
Superstars, maybe. Yeah. Where it was it a Game Boy Advance game where it's like you jump on people, like a turn-based game, kind of.
I think so.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think that's the one. I may be thinking of like the DS version of the same series, but
it might be
like
DS,
the little baby ones.
Yeah, there was a baby one, and I think there was another one where you are the older Marios. Those games, I like those games, whatever they are.
I remember playing.
Yeah, I mean, number one IP of all time.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
Most consistent
Mario
IP, right?
Character?
Yeah.
Favorite character?
Yeah, I would say most consistent, probably.
Yeah. I mean, from a quality standpoint, right?
Yeah.
Like, how many Mario flops are there?
A lot. There's so many good games, you just don't realize it.
Well, even like here's like that thing. Like, even the worst Mario games are still better than.
Yeah. Like even the sports games are still not bad.
Dude,
games.
I love Mario Tennis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Mario Tennis is great. Mario Strikers is great.
Yeah, Mario Strikers is tight.
Right. So even its worst games are still like better than other people's best games.
Yeah. Mario Party, the newest one, big flop to me.
You're right.
Fun.
Well, they failed to support that one.
Yeah,
that's
fun
the problem.
A couple times, but huge flop other than that.
It's been on a downward slope for like 4 games now.
Yeah, because they haven't updated that one at all, right?
Yeah. I did see somebody in one of the Reddit threads that I did look at who mentioned, I forget exactly what they call it. They're like, they should just make a Mario Party All-Stars or whatever they're going to call it. Just the best mini games from all over, the best boards.
Yeah.
Bring them all back.
It should just be like a game that's like a game as a service kind of operation where you do updates every 3 months. Like, hey,
Fall Guys is now going to be.
Yeah. Like they could have done that with Mario Party.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful, but that sounds way too modern for Nintendo.
I know. So weird.
That'll be 3 consoles from now.
Yeah, maybe when the Switch Pro comes out. That's rumored next year.
You think actually going to happen next year?
We'll
or is
see.
it just going to be 2020 again?
We'll see what happens. Yeah, 3D World looks great, man.
It's
that's a
beautiful, and I love it so much.
It looks wonderful.
Speaking of games that look great, you should for sure beat Odyssey.
I know, I just haven't.
Odyssey's my second favorite Mario game.
Well, I was recording gameplay on it, and I was like, okay, I'm only going to play it when I record.
You should just play it, man.
I'm just going to play
it.
Good.
Just go for it. It is easily my number one.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
It takes all the things of the other ones.
But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
for me, it just takes everything I loved about 64 and just does it even better.
So, Dylan, is 64 your favorite?
Mario game? Yeah, for sure. If we're not counting no, 64. Yeah, definitely my favorite. I was gonna say maybe like Mario Kart, but no, 64. I just have so many good memories of playing it. I played it as a kid, and then Aiden and I had a DS. I think we share it when it first came out, Aiden, and we played Mario together.
Yep, that sounds
so much fun. Yeah. No, I just remember driving around on road trips and here, I'll play for a little bit, and you play for a little bit. So the good times.
Yeah.
And then Aiden probably threw up in a bag.
Yeah, motion sickness.
Yeah, it was a rough childhood going on road trips very often.
Yeah.
If you're interested, the worst thing, warm orange soda.
Ugh.
Yes, you're welcome. Back to life.
Yeah.
Wish I didn't know it, but I know.
But no, definitely the worst was you throwing up 45 minutes into like a 6-hour car ride after we got McDonald's for breakfast. It just smells like syrup and vomit
when you
for
mentioned
hours after that.
When you mentioned warm orange, there used to be this pre-workout drink called Ultimate Orange in the 90s. This was when like ephedrine was like okay, and I was 12 or 13 years old, and my dad would make me work out in the mornings, like at like 5 a.m. and we would both like drink Ultimate Orange. But this was like when like supplements were still relatively like new, and I would say 2 out of 10 times one of us would vomit trying to drink it. It tastes so bad.
Oh, man, that's how you know it's got the good shit in it.
Yeah, and then we'd be jacked up on ephedrine. I'm like 12 or 13, and we're like, all right, we're going for a 5-kilometer run. Let's go. Drink your Ultimate Orange. You're like trying to chug it really quick, but you're gagging. Oh, and so when you tell me warm orange, that's like these visceral feelings are popping up in me right now.
You're welcome.
You never told me about that.
Yeah, happy to bring back that nostalgia.
Yeah, it's like I can like taste it in the back of my throat right now. It's disgusting. I've thrown up so much Ultimate Orange growing up.
Oh, sounds bad.
All right.
Beautiful. Look at that. Mario brings people back to their childhoods.
This is not a good part of my childhood. I feel nauseous.
It's my favorite podcast so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Aiden, you say Galaxy's your favorite? Or not Galaxy?
Odyssey.
Hands down, huh?
Yeah. It's like every game I feel like builds up on the previous one. So I fully expect the next Mario, unless they just manage to drop the ball, picks it up even more at the 3D platforming space. Like most movement potential, best looking worlds.
I don't like all the worlds in Odyssey. I think that's my one.
See, I don't like them all, but thinking back to like 64, I still don't like all the worlds there, but I still found interest in all them.
Yeah.
That's water worlds are always the worst. That's just a fact of Mario.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like the fact of
water.
any game. I don't know why they fucking do water stuff. Anything
gives you even more like 3-dimensionality. I feel like. So I mean, if you can swim, you can go up and down forever, basically.
Yeah.
That's not fun in a game built off jumping around, but I understand the thought process.
Yeah. I think that's wonderful for a genre to be able to still create games that still like the newest game is your favorite. Even though you have nostalgia for other games, it still surpasses the nostalgia. That's pretty wonderful to see because it's hard to do.
It should go.
Yeah, but it's hard to do though. How many people actually succeed in doing so? Nintendo probably has a really high one, right? Like when you think of the newest Zelda game.
Best one.
One.
No, not to me. The best playing, but I couldn't. I recently tried to get back into not back into. I tried to play Breath of the Wild again, and I didn't have it in me to get back into it. But I would play Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask, replay it again right now.
Yeah. Which I feel like Breath of the Wild lives off that just excitement of something new.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I've played it once. I played a lot of it. I played it twice because I bought it on Wii U first, and then I got a Switch, and I was like, "Well, fuck you, Wii U."
Yeah.
I also saw on Reddit their Nintendo filed Zelda 35.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Shit.
Fingers crossed, right?
That's next year.
Fingers crossed.
Because there's some. You give me like a Game Boy and Game Boy Advance All Stars, kind of like what they did with, Mario All Stars, and then you give me like a Zelda 3D All Stars. I will buy both of them. I'll buy them now. I'll give you $100 for it right now.
Yeah, but like for the Zelda 3D All Stars, what are the three?
It's got to be more than three.
No, it's got to be three.
Okay, if it's three, then it's
Ocarina
of Time. Obviously.
Ocarina has to be.
Yeah, I want to say Majora's, but if you have Ocarina, you're not going to get both of those if it's only three. Wind Waker, and you don't do Breath of the Wild, although that's the other one I would do. It's probably
Skyward,
Twilight Princess, or Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
If they can,
I think it'd be Twilight Princess over it.
Well, I think they would want to do one from each
generation,
sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, Twilight Princess was like right in the middle, though, right?
Yeah, but
yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm down for all of them. I've never beaten Skyward Sword. That's the only one I haven't beaten.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't like the motion controls all that much.
Yeah. I thought it was a really neat idea
well.
that just got old.
Yeah, it just got like boring after like the 50th guy where you're like, all right, I gotta do this, or I gotta do this instead,
Yeah. It goes from like fully acting it out to just flicking your wrist back and forth.
Yeah.
I never played it because I was like, motion controls, I'm out. I get it, Nintendo. I get what you're trying to do. Not for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a motion control person at all. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into VR.
No, I'll never get into VR. You'd have to like come up with something like truly innovative for me to get into VR. That level of immersion, I'm not interested in.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's just like I have to know there's a break between reality and video games, and then that level of immersion.
Video games are life. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like I just need that personal. It's just probably the old man me talking. I also never played Wind. Was it Wind Walker?
Wind Waker
or Wind Waker? Never played it.
10 out of 10.
And I love the way it looks.
So
good. Oh my god! When that comes out,
probably my favorite now.
That's it's gonna come out. That game is legit 10 out of 10 to me. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm hoping. I hope they do a 35th because there's some of those I missed out on. Right, the Wii U and the Wii.
Matter.
Yeah, there's no way Wind Waker isn't coming to the Switch with the HD remaster on Wii U.
No matter what happens, that HD remaster is coming to the Switch.
So I hope they do it. I hope they do it like a whole big thing like they're doing for Mario. For me, Mario favorite is probably
Mario RPG.
Probably Mario RPG. You're right. Yeah, I love that game.
That multiple times.
Yeah, that game is like hits something special. It's just special to me.
Yeah, you told me that was probably one of your favorite games of all time, and then I bought that mini NES. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Or Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then I tried to play it, and I was like, I don't fucking get this. And I just gave you the Super Nintendo. I was like, here you go, buddy.
Yeah, it's
get more out of this.
It's a JRPG, right? So like, you have to be into JRPGs, and I think it's because it's so unique for it's just a genre that Mario's never been in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I just spent a lot of time like 100%ing, like getting the special unlocks and like multiple playthroughs, and I just played that game so much. Yeah, it was a special place in my heart. But
Mario 4 goes everywhere, and it still does it well.
Yeah, like it transcends genres. Like, look at the Rabbids crossover, dude.
So much better than it should be.
Yeah, I bought that game twice. I bought it once and then didn't beat it, and then it was on sale with all the DLC, and I bought it again.
Yeah,
and I got way further. Still didn't beat it though.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I think a part of Mario that's special is the whimsy that comes with Mario. Right, the whimsical nature.
To me, my favorite thing about Mario is just the what the fuck of what are these two Italian plumbers doing in this weird mushroom land, saving this lady from a giant fire-breathing turtle? And why did a Japanese company make this game? Like, where does all this stuff come together? Like, how do they put that?
They've never explained it, right?
Something good.
They've never explained I think the world that it's kind of built in. It's like you just kind of like accept it.
All I know is it just jumped from being Jumpman and Donkey Kong, and then they built a fantastical world just around that one thing.
Yeah, and the world makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't, but it also somehow does at the same time.
Yeah, because there's like no continuity between like games, right? It's always the same. Like, Peach needs help. Bowser's usually the boss, but sometimes they change it up, right? But
he's a bud.
But for the most part, like the actual like story loop is relatively consistent. across all the games. Yet every game is still fantastic and entertaining, and it's top tier platforming it's platforming at its best.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like it's just such a weird like world they built that still transcends and innovates. It's very special, I think.
It was one of the best.
It's a definite GOAT.
Yeah.
I genuinely cannot think of any other platform game I've ever enjoyed even close to as much as a Mario game.
No. Not that's willing to innovate game after
and just
game.
do weird shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like look at like Spyro or Crash Bandicoot. It's literally just conceptually the same game. Like gameplay loop is for the most part the same. Right? There's no innovation that goes from game to game. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
There's a reason that Mario's been around for 35 years now, and those are rocking what, like 3-4 games max?
Yeah.
Compared to Mario's what, like 20, 30-ish?
Selling
if more than
systems.
that.
Selling systems. Yeah. Mario single-handedly sells systems better than any other platform.
Yeah.
I just sorry. You go.
I was just going to trash talk the Game & Watch Mario system that was in that video. That's probably still going to sell out, even though it's one of the silliest, kind of dumbest things.
Sell out. It has Mario and it just handheld. It's cool by that. I want to throw another shout out to a major Mario nostalgia game for me. I used to play it on Grandma Liz's computer all the time. Aiden, you may have as well. Mario's Game Gallery. Just Mario themed like board games. I used to play Mario chess all the fucking time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna mention Dr. Mario.
Chess? I never played. I played Dr. Mario. I never got really into it, but I loved Game Gallery as a kid. I would play Game Gallery and eat SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs?
Yeah.
That's like some heartwarming comfort moments. Yeah.
I might have to get that game again and get some SpaghettiOs. You know. Go back to 1996 or whatever it is.
That's great. Looks like we might have lost Aiden.
Oh. Yeah, he's having too much fun.
Yeah.
Well,
there he is.
We can see if he's back.
He's back.
There we go. I heard you the entire time, but your videos were frozen for me.
Yeah, your face was frozen in like the best image. I'm going to use that as our thumbnail.
Thank you. I'm very excited about it. It's what I live for.
Yeah. I don't have much else about Mario. I think we've gushed about Mario enough. I don't know. I mean, Nintendo keeps things close to the chest when it comes to releases. So who knows when we'll get a new Mario title?
It's
I assume next generation.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll
or
probably
at least
get
for a platformer.
No, I bet you will get a like a portable quality one, not like a real 3D one. Like I guess 2D, I guess you would say.
I like the new Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, I bet you one of those will come out pretty soon.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're ever gonna have something like the 2 3D platformers in one generation, because they're never gonna have something like the Wii again.
It's true.
Switch is big.
The Switch is
the Wii was
pretty
amazingly big.
Yeah. Could get there. Who knows? Nobody knows.
Mario RPG 2. That's what I want.
Gotta get old people playing it.
All right, boys and girls. That's it for today. I got nothing else. You guys got anything else?
No, I don't need to keep talking about Mario for like 40 more minutes. Could.
No.
Don't need to.
No, I can't think of anything. I'm gonna go not play Mario right now because I'm holding off for another 2 weeks or whatever it is.
All right.
I'm gonna beat Spider-Man. I'm gonna try to beat Spider-Man.
Cool. I'm gonna try to beat Anthem.
Yeah. Have fun, bud.
Not cool.